You are working in local SEO. You tried almost everything. You should try to get your client on the first page of Google Maps. But still there are something missing dots. You are not able to connect them. In today's video, I try to put all I know, all I learned for last 4-5 years, combined the cluttered data. I tested on like more than 500 profiles, and I sum up everything for you. So if you have like 40 minutes of your valuable time today, to improve your local SEO skills in my paid community also. Okay, so go to my screen. So I divided today's video in 3 sections. The first section is the optimization phase of GBP. The second one, how you can mirror or how you can keep the consistency of the data whatever you are using in your GBP. And the third one is the hidden secrets. These are the things actually can help you instead of looking out, instead of finding some tricks or tips, some short-term gains. These are the best methods. I use them and I get the best results. Okay, so let's start with the first one. So in GBP, in your Google Business Profile category, there is 3 sections basically. I divided it into 3 sections. The first thing, how you can identify what should be the best combination of your business categories. So it's way more simple thing. Just make a list of your top 5 competitors for different services you are offering. So I'm just showing you, I'm doing some maths here. So let's say we go to Google Maps, showing you, I'm doing some maths here. So let's say we go to Google Maps. I search for, let's say we are working for, I got a plumber in the Kent. I search for, let's say we are working for, I got a plumber in the Kent. Okay. So for plumbing niche, for like all the keywords which are related to the plumbing services in the Kent. Okay. So for plumbing niche, for like all the keywords which are related to the plumbing services, what I need to do is I just need to copy this one, the first one. Look at the categories, how many categories they have. The second one, they are only using this only one category. Third one, they also using the first only one category. They are doing plumber and septic, and then other he is doing also thing. And also he mentioned the heating, air conditioning, plumbing and the electrical services in the name also. Only one category. They are doing plumber and septic, and then other he is doing also thing. And also he mentioned the heating, air conditioning, plumbing and the electrical services in the name also. So having the keyword exact match keyword in your business name also always give you the best advantage. Let's go to the maps. I search for water damage restoration as an example. Let's go to the maps. I search for water damage restoration as an example. So you can see here, I installed a Chrome extension called GMB Everywhere. So it will automatically show you all the business categories which are used by this business. Okay, so this business is using these 3 categories, and they are using 5-6 categories. Okay, so we can literally check all the categories which are used by these businesses. Okay, check all the categories which are used by these businesses. Okay, so the next tool we need to go to Plepper. Click on this tool section, and then you can see here business category helper. I click on here to go to Plepper. Click on this tool section, and then you can see here business category helper. I click on here. Now what you need to do is just type your name here, or you can grab a place ID. When you type the name, it will automatically show our listing. Then I can click on search. Okay, so now we can see here all the categories which could be the possible combination of the GMB categories. So all these green you can see here, and also you can see the related word here. So let's assume if your business category is water damage restorations, the related word here. So let's assume if your business category is water damage restorations, for this keyword, if your business category is water damage restorations, for this keyword, so like you are searching for water damage restoration keyword, most likely 29% of business categories, they are using this as their primary business category. Okay, so it's a clearly sign. If you want to rank for all the terms which are related to water damage restoration, you need to have this as your primary business category. And also it's a clearly sign, if you want to rank for all the terms which are related to water damage restoration, you need to have this as your primary business category. And also if you go below, you can check here, these all are the related categories. So if you choose this one, you should also add this business category. If you go below, you can check here, these all are the related categories. So if you choose this one, you should also add this business category. Okay, because of to boost the relevancy of overall business, add this business category. Okay, because of to boost the relevancy of overall business. So now if I take you down, you can see here your current categories. So these are my current categories which are we using. Missing categories from your listing and all the analyzed listings. So let's say in my area there are hundreds of listings. Here is the overall data of all these listings. So most of them, they use water damage restorations, they used fire damage restoration, then building restoration, then carpet cleaning also. So if your client is not serving carpet cleaning, you don't need to add this category. Now according to the services, you can make a combination. So right now, let's say we are doing water damage, air, don't need to add this category. Now according to the services, you can make a combination. So right now, let's say we are doing water damage, air, roofing, environment consultant. So now I can remove this category, I can remove this category, I can remove this category, and I can remove this category. So instead of these 4 categories, I need to add which one is most related. So I can add business restoration service. Okay, so this is how you can analyze the combination of categories, which always works better. Now go to the mind map again. Now go to the mind map again. We already find the top common who are rankings. So let's say in my top 5 competitors, 2 or 3 categories are common. So I need to also have the same categories within my profile also. And this is how we can get the combinations of categories. 2 or 3 categories are common. So I need to also have the same categories within my profile also. and this is how we can get the combinations of categories. Now the next phase is optimize your business services. So and this is how we can get the combinations of categories. Now the next phase is optimize your business services. So it's a additional way how you can optimize your GBP profile. So let's say there are only few or limited options in your GBP profile. You can go and do some optimizations. So we got this profile. There is a section edit services. So you just need to click on this one. Now you will see all the services which are listed here and suggested by Google also, and you can also add your own services. So you just need to click on this one. Now you will see all the services which are listed here and suggested by Google also, and you can also add your own services. So whenever you go and click on this, click on any of them like this, there is a section 300 characters. So you can elaborate, you can describe what type of physical therapy you are doing. There is a section 300 characters. So you can elaborate, you can describe what type of physical therapy you are doing. So whatever the additional content you can provide to all the visitors and also to Google, which are related to the service mentioned in your GBP profile. So this thing is if you go and check most of your competitors, they never touch these sections, and this is the best way how you can do better than your competitors, these sections, and this is the best way how you can do better than your competitors. So after looking at the services section, same thing you can do with the products section. Same thing you can do with the products. If I take you to the profile again, you will see here there is a section, product section here. You can click on it and you can add according to your services. You can use your services as products. So whenever you click on the new products, put the name here. Now put the category and the price, what you are charging, the descriptions, and the URL. This URL should be from your website. So let's say you provide physical therapy or you provide back pain relief or head pain relief, all the services related to the physical therapy. You need to have the same pages of all these services on your website, and you can link here how you can categorize the services. So I always prefer you need to have the same pages of all these services on your website, and you can link here how you can categorize the services. So I always prefer I always do some kind of silo here. So let's say I can create a new category here is the services. So I always prefer I always do some kind of silo here. So let's say I can create a new category here and I'm giving the name here physical therapy, and then I do the price here something like some around between 600. The description, now you in the product section you have more space, you can provide up to 1000 characters, and then do the same link. So whatever the page talking about neck pain solution, so whatever the page talks about the neck pain, I just link it and use the same relevant image to the neck pain. Okay, so this is how you can optimize the products. Use the original image and link back to the main site of your website which has the same service. So these two are the additional things you can do. Now the third one is, so most of your competitors, they tried let's say they are doing the same things. They are also optimizing the services. They also optimize the products. So how we can differentiate what we are doing? What are the additional things what we can do to overcome the challenges of ranking? So the next thing, how we can differentiate what we are doing? What are the additional things what we can do to overcome the challenges of ranking? So the next thing, the hyperlocal geo data, overcome the challenges of ranking. So the next thing, the hyperlocal geo data. Okay, so let's say what type of data you can use on the website location pages, or same data you can use in Google Post. So these are the some additional data, things to do, nearest landmarks, geographical data, or transit data, point of interest. So I'm showing you one of the exact template what we are using for our own clients. So this is the template we use for Google Post. So let's say you onboarded a client today. Okay, so you got a client. You just need to make a copy of this template, exactly what we are, like how we are doing this, and I will show you everything, that what's the benefit of it, doing it, and why you need to do it. Okay, so just fill all the details. Let's say what's your client name, the website, their current business categories, descriptions, the services they want to rank, their primary locations, and the secondary locations. So secondary locations are always the area where you want to expand the secondary means where you want to expand the radius of your the Google Maps. So let's say you want to expand to the next city, or expand to the next nearest neighborhoods. So this is how you can do that. So let's say you identify, I'm just giving this some random names. So let's say we are assuming your main city is Houston, Texas. Okay, so you are targeting for Houston. Now what are some additional nearest areas we can select? So let's say we want to move to the Katy, we want to move to Richmond, we want to move to Sugarland, we want to move to Katy, we want to move to Richmond, we want to move to Sugarland, we want to move to Cyprus. So these are some 3-4 additional locations. So what I need to do is I just need to create additional data for each of the location. I need to calculate the distance from my GBP address location. I need to calculate the distance from my GBP address. So let's go to the map here. Once again, we were analyzing this profile. Okay, so you need to click on the direction button. Once again, we were analyzing this profile. Okay, so you need to click on the direction button, and then you need to choose the distance from your first location. So my first location is Katy, so I need to choose the distance, and then you need to choose the distance from your first location. So my first location is Katy, so I need to choose the distance Katy. Click on it. Then there are like multiple way. Google always suggests you different like transit data here. We can call this the transit data. So you need to always select there are like multiple way. Google always suggests you different like transit data here. We can call this the transit data. So you need to always select the lowest distance, the minimum distance basically. So if I use this route, it's 33 mile, this one is 33 mile again, and this is almost 30.5. so I click on it. If I use this route, it's 33 mile, this one is 33 mile again, and this is almost 30.5. 0.5. So I click on it. Okay, then I need to do two things. First thing, I need to click on details. Okay, then I need to copy the link. It's a driving direction link basically. So I need to copy the link. I need to put the link on here. So I'm not sure. Okay, let's go again. So here is a sheet you need to fill out before you start your content creation journey. So let's say for this example, we are targeting the Houston, and these some are the additional areas, nearby cities we need to expand our reach. So for each of them, I need to collect the whole data, this whole data. So let's start with the Katy. Just go to Google Maps. I already did it. So from my business, I click on the driving direction. Then Google will always suggest you multiple transit data here. So you need to always look at which is the shortest path. So this path, if I click on it, or if I use this path, it's 33 miles. The last one is 33 miles, but this one is like almost half and 30 miles. So I need to click on it, or if I use this path, it's 33 miles. The last one is 33 miles, but this one is like almost half and 30 miles. So I need to click on it. Just copy the URL. It's my driving direction basically, and you need to put the URL here at this place. Okay, and then you already calculate the distance. Now we need to get the zip code. So right now we are working for the Katy location here. So I need to grab the zip code of Katy. So go to Google Maps again. Okay, you got the Katy here. So here is the entire map of Katy, basically the city. Now go to Google again. Just type Katy, Texas, zip code. So for this city you only got 2 zip codes, but most of the cities zip code. So for this city you only got 2 zip codes, but most of the cities they have like 5, 10, 15, 20. So you always need to grab the zip code of centroid, the center part of the city. So let's say here is the center part. So I click here. You will get the zip code 77494. Okay, you will get the zip code 77494. Okay, so 77494. Now you need the zip code map link. So how you can do that? I click on it. I go to maps again. I type the zip code. Okay, so here is your zip code map. So how you can do that? I click on it. I go to maps again. I type the zip code. Okay, so here is your zip code map. So I just need to copy the URL. So basically this URL is zip code map link. Now we need to identify the place ID. So I need the place ID of Katy. I need the area map of Katy. I need the area CID of Katy. So okay, so whatever we are gathering here, they should be relevant to Katy itself. So the same thing, go to the Katy we are gathering here, they should be relevant to Katy itself. So the same thing, go to the Katy. Okay, so now we are removing the zip code itself. So the same thing, go to the Katy. Okay, so now we are removing the zip code. We need the area link of Katy. So just click on the area link. So here is copy. So we got the area map. you need the area CID. So go to maps again. There are like multiple tools you can grab the CID. So here is the CID. Okay, and if you go there again, if you click on the same extension, you can grab the place ID also. So we grab the, so here is the CID. Okay, and if you go there again, if you click on the same extension, you can grab the place ID also. So we grab the place ID. Here is the CID. Okay, and if you go there again, if you click on the same extension, you can grab the place ID also. So we grab the place ID. Here is the CID. Okay, and if you go there again, if you click on the same extension, you can grab the place ID also. So we grab the place ID. Okay, and if you go there again, if you click on the same extension, you can grab the place ID also. So we grab the place ID. Okay, and if you go there again, if you click on the same extension, you can grab the place ID also. So we grab the place ID, and then the geo coordinates, go again there and just click on the city centroid, and here is your, and just click on the city centroid, and here is your geo coordinates. Okay, you need to grab the KGM ID. Okay, so now we are looking for the KGM ID. So whenever you go to the maps, search for the location, you will see this extension here, the Plepper extension. So you will see the KGM ID here. So if I click on it, I can copy it and just paste it on my documents. Okay, I got my KGM ID. Copy link address. We need the link address basically. So you need to paste it here. So here is my KGM ID. If you search this URL, you will get the same result. You will get the same result. Okay, look at here, the Katy in Texas. Okay, and then you need to identify the zip code driving direction towards to our business. So how I can do that? Let's say, what's the zip code? You need to we already have the zip code. Okay, so just copy the zip code, go to Google Maps, instead of location just put the zip code here, and this is the direction from our zip code. The same method you need to follow here. The 33 miles, which is the shortest, click on it, go click on details, copy it. Okay, and then paste it on the same sheet, which is the shortest, click on it, go click on details, copy it. Okay, and then paste it on the same sheet. We need to get some things to do in Katy. So the best way, go to Google Maps, type things to do in Katy. So the best way, go to Google Maps, type things to do in Katy, Texas, and then you will get a huge list of things to do, the top sites. Okay, so you can select some of them which has most number of reviews. So I can go with this one. They have like 3,000, almost 4,000 reviews, 18,000 reviews, 6,000 reviews. So just grab 4 or 5 which has the most number of reviews, because like if they are getting most reviews, that means people know about the city and they keep going, keep visiting the place. Okay, that means people know about the city and they keep going, keep visiting the place. Okay, So this is how you can use the hyperlocal geodata. You can create, and then you can use the same data for your Google post, for your website location pages and everything. Now the next part, use reviews data of your competitors and use it. Create, and then you can use the same data for your Google post, for your website location pages and everything. Now the next part, use reviews data of your competitors and use it. This is the most post for your website location pages and everything. Now the next part, use reviews data of your competitors and use it. This is the most underrated feature, by the way. Third image restoration service, Katie. So let's say it's my profile who are ranking. So I need to look at some other profiles. So let's say I click on here, this profile. I go to the reviews and I copied all of the reviews. I'm showing you one just by doing here. So I go to ChatGPT. I'm showing you one just by doing here. So I go to ChatGPT. Okay, I go to ChatGPT and I ask him here. So I go to ChatGPT. Okay, I go to ChatGPT and I ask him, I am giving you. Okay, I go to ChatGPT and I ask him, I am giving you reviews of my competitor, and I ask him, I am giving you reviews of my competitor. I want you giving you reviews of my competitor. I want you to read them. Reviews of my competitor. I want you to read them and give me. Okay. Go to the trust words, and then third one is what we need is go to the trust words, and then third one is what we need is words, trust words, and then third one is what we need is words used by people when they are happy with, used by people when they are happy with your services, are happy with your services. And then what can you do is just with your services, and then what can you do is just, so here are the reviews. Just grab some of their top ranking review, some of their reviews. You can go and extract all the reviews. Okay, so let's wait for the response of ChatGPT. So it will give you the industry terms: water damage, leak, flood, equipment, dry, insurance company, rental, water heater, damage, cleanup, moved furniture. These are the trust words. So professional, first class service, amazing, on time, walk me through the process, highly recommend. Okay. And the last one is when they are happy, friendly, understanding, did a great job, certainly a company I would recommend, first class services, great words, amazing. So these are some entities which are identified by Google that these words are used by real peoples. Okay. So when you start using these terms within your content strategy, you already make your content more humanized. Okay. So let's say you are using AI to write the content. So from day one, now move to the next section, the Google Sites. So all you know that Google Sites can help you to rank much faster because of the authority of the domain. So it always, so I'll show you some of the examples we did for our clients to rank much faster because of the authority of the domain. So it always, so I'll show you some of the examples we did for our clients. So these are the examples of Google Sites we built. I'll show you. Click on any of them. So this is how you can create a website for them. You can add some links towards your website, and then literally you can add like this current website is a part of our Google stack. So you will see all the details, the photos. These are like we linked all of these towards our main GBP posts. So literally everything, all the things to do. Then we also added some driving directions. So this is how you can create extraordinary GBP Google site for you, for your client also. Okay, and it's really help. Now once you're done with the main the site, all the added links, you can add the Google Analytics links, and you can add to Search Console also. Done with the main the site, all the added links, you can add the Google Analytics links, and you can add to Search Console also. The next is Google Posts. So this is the completely new thing. Most of the people, they have like their own different opinions. So for me, I keep using Google Posts for everyone. It's literally giving me some additional advantage. The activity, the behavioral metrics is a part of Google Maps core algorithm. So let's say if people are engaging with your content, or if you are doing any activity on your profile, Google always consider your profile as a open business. You are already in the business, right? So let's say you are running a business. So when you keep adding photos, when you keep adding Google Posts, so it sends a signal to Google that you are running you're currently running this business continuously. So there are multiple types of photos you can use, you can create. So the first one, I always push the keyword rich posts. Then I create a combination of let's say I'm targeting a specific location, and then I targeting a specific keyword or service. Then I go beyond the city pages. I target some specific neighborhoods, which are the towns basically. Then you can create posts for customer personas, different customer personas. You can create offer post, and then you can create Google post based on your business description. So let's say whatever you added to your business descriptions, you can slightly give all the data to ChatGPT and ask him to analyze the details and create 5 different angles, different type of post basically. And then the next thing, you can do 5 posts maximum a week. So you don't need to go and do a post for like Saturday, Sunday also, but I prefer to go with 2 or 3 posts maximum. Advanced ways. So whatever you are seeing here, we already mentioned in the sheet I showed you earlier. So the additional data, and then you can add industry terms, geo terms, hyperlocal terms, entities also, LSI keywords, Okay, you can work with your content on, and then you can also add some call to actions. So if you go and do all of these things within your Google post, you are making your Google post 1,000 times much powerful and optimized for the people. If someone go and read something, than your competitors. And the research data, the whole data we have on the sheet I showed you. Let me take you to the sheet again. So let's say if I close it, this sheet has the same data. So driving directions, zip code map link, place ID, area map, area CID, geo coordinates, KGM ID, things to do, zip code, driving directions. So this sheet has all the data. So you also need to add the whole data to your GBP post at the end basically. Okay. Now the last thing, how you can make your business descriptions more natural towards your business. You need to add the business name, service areas you are serving. Just add some services which are most relevant to your business. Let's say your top 3 or top 5 services. If you have any awards, certificates within your industry, mention them, your USPs, and don't optimize your business description only for the keywords. Okay, just focus on these things. So here is the part how you can optimize your entire GBP basically. Okay, so there are still many more to go to optimize GBP post, but it's the starting point basically. You don't need to spend more money on CTR. You don't need to spend more money on links. Okay, just go and focus on these things. It will completely change the rankings trajectory for you. And you can also see it. Most of my students, they just started following the same things. In less than 2 months, they started seeing some great results. I have hundreds of case studies in my own agency also. Okay, and we are not doing extraordinary things. We are just creating something which is giving us the best results, and then we make a SOP of it, and I hand over to my team. They keep doing the same things. But in the SEO for the local businesses, consistency always beat some extraordinary activities. Like if you go and run some CTR campaigns, I don't think so it's going to work anymore. Google is Google can easily track everything. We cannot make Google fool. Okay. So now go to the next segment, website optimizations. Let's go to the screen. So in the website optimizations, it's the whole thing are pretty simple. You need to have your service pages, location pages, then custom links. So custom links means whatever we get from let's say CID, place ID, the driving direction links, okay, from the zip code. Then local content on the website. So your content should be localized. So how you can make your content more localized? So if you remember this thing, industry related terms, geo related terms, topical related keywords, hyperlocal terms, identify entities like name, places, organizations, LSI keyword. Okay, so this helps your content to be more localized content. And you can also do some research of your competitors, what type of content they are putting. Just copy everything, put it to the ChatGPT and ask him. Or you can ask ChatGPT that how can I make this content more localized to Houston audience. He will give you the entire suggestions. AI is here to help us. Okay. And then you need to link each page to your Google post. So I told you here. So whatever type of GBP post or for the service post you are doing, you need to link back to the GBP post or the website. Same thing, if you are working on the website, you need to link it to the GBP post, or if you are working in GBP, and on your GBP post should be linked to the respective page. And same thing for the products also. Okay, so far we go and completed these 2 chapters, and the last one, hidden secrets. So far, if you really enjoyed the video, if you really if you really get some value from this video, hit a like button. And if you have any questions, let's say you go and watch all the video and you have some questions, drop your questions in the comment. I will definitely go and answer all of them. And the last one is, these are some. So categories always perform well in the combinations. So in the earlier segment of this video, I showed you, let's say in the early segment of this video, I showed you that if your client wants to rank for water damage restoration, okay, all across the area, you need to get best categories which are highly relevant to the main business category. So for water damage restorations, fire, mold, air duct, biohazard, these are some top-notch categories which you need to have on your business profile. That will boost your relevancy. Don't go and add like more categories which are not relevant to your business. If you do that, you are diluting the overall authority of your profile. So you don't need to do that. Then next thing, 24-hour strategy. You have seen most of the businesses, they are not operating 24 hours, but they select this option on their profiles. It gives them the advantage to other competitors. So if your client business, you can select it 24 hours, you just go and do that. But if, let's say, you are a pizza shop, or your client is a dentist, doctor, right? So doctor cannot serve 24 hours. It's not a hospital, it's a doctor, individual doctors. Okay, and then you can, let's say your client already has a domain. Okay, and he allow you to go and create a new domain for him, or buy a new domain. Just go and buy a EMD domain for him, exact match domain. So let's say he is doing water damage restoration services in KT. Just try to get a domain, water damage restoration KT. It works like charm. The review template. So you need to create a template. In the template, just provide some examples. So let's say you are running a review campaign towards the list you got from your client, but the persons you are sending them, they don't know how to give the review, what exactly they need to have in the review. So just provide some suggestions to them, like samples, like past reviews, or just ask some questions. So which service do you like, and how much stars you want to give to our services. Okay, and then ask them to mention the name of team members if they remember. Ask them where do they live. Okay, so these are the additional things you can put in the review template, and then you can send it out. These kind of like personalized, like hyper-local reviews, always like better than like simple 5-star reviews. And also ask them to attach some photos. Okay, so the reviews which has photos and the other files, the media files, it always better than having simply like 5-star review without any content. And then these 3 are some additional stuff you can try out. Google Stacks completely still works. The parasite SEOs. So let's say you create an account on Medium, you can create account on LinkedIn Pulse, and there are many parasite sites available there. Some of them are paid, but some still free sites are still best sites, because the domains are more authoritative than your own domain. So if you start posting out some content on Medium, it will definitely beat all the competitors, because they don't have that much authority which Medium has. Same for the LinkedIn, or same for the other sites. And then the cloud stack. So basically, the difference between Parasite and the Cloud Stick is the concept is literally same. On the Parasite, you are doing the same thing, and on the Cloud Stick, you are doing the same thing. But on the cloud side, you don't have that much. Let's say once you published it, it's going to be hard for you to go and do edits. So like AWS, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, there are multiple like cloud stack websites, like cloud servers. You can go and create your account there. It's completely free. You can upload your website, upload your like HTML templates there, which has the all details about your businesses, and then you can link back to your business. It's going like you are going to get like massive high authority like domain backlink towards your domain. Okay, so these are the things you just need to focus when you go and optimize the profile. And if you have any questions related to these three, like website optimization, GBP optimization, and which related to any hidden secret, just drop a comment. If you really enjoy the video, if you feel you learn something from this video, just make sure you subscribe the channel and like the video. See you in the next video. For now, bye bye, take care.